Hey, what's going on YouTube? Modern Crafter guys back with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Reebok Instapump Fury times Burn Rubber collaboration. These guys dropped a few months ago. Sorry for the late review. I've had these for a second now. I actually tried to do this video outside. That didn't really work out too well for me. So here I am inside again, but doing something a little different. This time I'm going to just try to shoot this on the ottoman. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys even have any thoughts about that. So this again guys is the offering from Burn Rubber. This is Reebok's 20th anniversary of the Instapump Fury, which was first designed by Steve Smith in 1994, I believe it was. This to this day still, in my opinion and that of a lot of our people, remains a shoe that I think is ahead of its time. A lot of people just don't get this shoe. Some people that do, I think they know what's up. But if you don't, I'm not saying you don't know what's up. It's not a shoe for everyone. Not a lot of people get the shoe, and it's perfectly fine at the end of the day. So this was not one of the more popular collaborations that dropped this year. There is actually, I'm sorry, a number of these still available, but more in the larger sizes on burnrubber.com, which is actually where I bought mine from on the day that they actually dropped. I've seen a few of them on eBay for actually lower than retail, which is kind of rare for an Instapump Fury. They usually start off around $185, $195, $200s for the Bape collaborations and the Ape, for example, and I've seen them for higher. Resellers sell them for a lot more. I have a pair like the Invincibles you guys saw me review a while back. The cheapest you'll find those on eBay is for $5.99. I'm definitely not selling mine. They're still dead stock. There's no way I'm selling those. Those are absolute fire. But back to these. So these, in my opinion, I have a huge affection with gray. I love gray shoes. I've been trying to move away from that over the last couple years. I've done so successfully, but every now and then a shoe comes out in a really nice tonal gray, just really grabs me. And this, in my opinion, some people that I shared this with didn't think it was very special. Different strokes for different folks. I personally love the way that the gray breaks up and the way that the color blocking just kind of works on the shoe. Starting from the front of the shoe, guys, you have like this like 3M material that's in the front here. That's the toe cap of either shoe. Moving right up, you have this premium suede. If I pass my finger on it, I'm not sure if you guys can see that in the camera right there, but the material basically moves in the direction that my finger is going in. This is a perforated nylon or cloth material. This cloth material, guys, extends the entirety of the tongue, the side of the shoe, or makes up the majority of the shoe in general. So the breathability on the shoe should be pretty good in my opinion. But then again, I've never had any breathability or discomfort issues with Reebok Furies because they have like openings here on the side. The top is pretty nicely spaced. The ankle is pretty comfortable. So I think this the perforated nylon material extending throughout the shoe will just help the breathability and comfort of the shoe that much more. But again, I've never had any problems with Instapump Fury personally. By the way, guys, this is in anthracite, by the way, type of warmer gray, really light gray, the lightest gray, one of the lightest grays I think you can get before you actually get to like pure white. And moving up, guys, you have the bladder of the shoe. This is functional. It does work. I'll get into that in a second. Connecting the bladder, guys, because it's on either side, as you can see the inset here and you can see the outside here, basically is this type of elastic material right here. And right here, there's two of those. And then there's one on the side right here. Where am I? There's one on the side right here, and then there's another one on the inside of the shoe you guys can see right there as well. Again, that is it has some elasticity to it, so it actually like does stretch with your foot. You know, just kind of I think helping the overall comfort with the shoe. Now back to the bladder, which I mentioned. For those of you that don't know, Instapump Fury, guys, it does actually pump up. You keep pressing this and the bladder actually fills with air, and basically to release the air you just press this little button right here and it releases it. So the pump and the release on this, guys, is basically in white, which I think matches nicely with the midsole of the shoe. The Reebok logo in the front is in that anthracite color as well, and the bladder is also in anthracite if I didn't mention it. This here is also in like a cooler type of gray. Like I said, really nice grays. It's not just like it's not just like one or two colors of gray. There's like a couple colors of gray going on, which I think sets off the shoe pretty nicely. The back of the tongue, guys, uses an argyle pattern. For those of you that are familiar with Burn Rubber collaborations, they have used argyle patterns in the past. I'm guessing that whoever is the main like owner, collaborator there on the shoe, like he must love Argyle quite a bit. But you can even see kind of like coming through on the side, like right there, and you can see a little bit of it right there. But really nice Argyle pattern. I don't think it throws off the shoe or anything. It's actually a nice touch. And then if I actually maybe want to turn it this way, if you look inside the shoe, you can see Reebok Fury, burned rubber right inside there, and the insole also has that Argyle print as well. Back of the shoe right here, guys, utilizes kind of like pumpkin orange colored cloth material. One other thing I forgot to mention with the front of the shoe, front of the tongue, there is a pull tab right here, and there's a pull tab right here. So these shoes are very, very easy to get on. I mean, not that they've ever been too tight, I've had any problems getting them on, because this is almost like an open type of sock design, very much like a Huarache, but these to me are actually even more comfortable and even a little more loose in the front of the toe box than a Huarache. My personal opinion and thought. Let me know what you guys think if you own any of these. Turning the shoe around to the back, guys, we basically, like I said, have those pull tabs to the top. This top material that runs all the way down to the bottom right here, this is all 3M again, like the front toe box, this tip right here that I showed you guys in the front of the shoe. These two rubber tabs right in back here, guys, this rubber tab right here, this rubber tab right here, this actually connects the bladder that like I showed you guys that runs to the front of the shoe. It actually connects the bladder pretty nice. It kind of looks like a type of like future like sci-fi like emblem almost, if I just get in there closer so you guys can see that. But all Instapump Furies have that. You can see engraved or debossed there, whichever one you want to go with. Burned rubber on the 3M part of the shoe. You have the hexalite peeking out there through the midsole, and then you have the hexalite there on that side as well. If we turn the shoe over, gum sole bottom, you can never go wrong with a gum sole bottom. I kind of skipped something before I flipped the shoe over. Really thick, nice midsole, guys. Obviously it's in pure white. Now we can flip the shoe over. You have this I mean, very typical or standard, very interesting design of the outsole with this huge space right there. You guys can see that. But again, very typical to Instapump Fury. Gum outsole, set up probably like 6 times already. Carbon fiber plate. I sometimes wish they would change the color of this on more collaborations, but they usually don't. I think I've only seen it changed a couple times, but I sometimes wish that they would change it. I don't think this always matches with the design of the shoe, but that's my personal opinion, and you really can't see it that much, especially when the shoe is on foot. What else do we have? You have that bit of hexalite right there kind of peeking through in the back right there, and you have the Reebok always engraved towards the top right there, and the outsole, this gum outsole or whatever outsole you usually have, usually runs towards just the top of the Instapump Fury right there. So guys, that is my quick little review, just showing you guys a pickup that I got a while ago. Maybe like I said 2 months ago now. This is the Burn Rubber Instapump Fury collaboration for Reebok's 20th anniversary of the Instapump Fury. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that like button, please. It always goes a long way. If you're just passing through it for the first time, please consider subscribing. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Always goes a long way. Much appreciated. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Modern Craft. Guys, I'm out. Peace.